We are at the Boonville show again today, and I am with Jason Hartman from Multitek, from the big city, the metropolis of Prentice, Wisconsin.
Absolutely.
And you guys have been making big production processors for a very long time, and you got something new, and this is it.
Yep.
And you're calling it?
It's Multitek AFS. It's an advanced firewood splitter.
Advanced, not automatic, just advanced.
Yes.
Or automatic.
It can be automated also, but yeah, we like for
So
advanced.
what was the reasoning for coming up with this? What was your whole mindset when you thought of this idea?
Well, the wood stoves with today's EPA, everybody wants smaller and smaller wood. For the firewood bundler guys, and also the cookwood guys want smaller wood.
Yep.
And to take large diameter wood and make it down to those sizes without having labor to make resplits. And guys taking chances with vertical splitters or something and losing fingers.
Yep. What I noticed right away when I was watching it run, that X wedge that comes in there, it's big, number one. The wood only advances a little bit. So you're not just splitting one piece. You're splitting each round several times to get the beautiful size stuff that you're producing.
And it's very easy adjustable to get whatever size product you want.
Yeah. So you can make it, you could split one piece at a time.
All we have to do is adjust it faster or slower with these two buttons right here.
Nice, nice.
Yes.
So this machine, you've got them in production. You're going to start. You're taking orders.
They're in production. Yeah, we got several sold already.
Oh, cool, cool. Yeah. So this obviously is hooked up to your big machine here.
Yep, we're running it off the processor. We can run it off any one of our processors.
Any one of your processors. So you run it right off the hydraulics right here.
Yep. Nothing else is needed.
And then electronics is what? What's that?
That's just getting this 12-volt current.
Got it. Got it.
Because it's running. That's actually ran off a remote, handheld remote inside the cab. The operator is running it remotely to power it and stop it or advance it.
But he's not hitting each advance.
No, to turn it on. Right. It cycles on its own.
Got it. So all he does is start it, stop it, that kind of stuff. Got it. So obviously you've got a trough here where the rounds come in. So you've got to get it positioned just right so you're getting the right distance for the dump here on your tip tray. And I noticed he was holding this tray back for the cut that was coming so you don't have another one feed in too soon, right?
Correct.
So there's a little technique in how you feed it.
Yep, it's just pretty easy maneuver.
Yeah, yeah, I saw it. And I noticed, I've seen him run before. He goes way faster when you're running this wedge or any other wedge because you can.
Yeah.
This you got to make sure the feed.
You want to make sure you trim, cut it per length and and have a nice square ends because you don't want a log to get jammed down in here and have to come out and rustle it out.
So the next question is then, obviously you don't want crotches or really big uglies.
Oh, we've put some nasty gnarly stuff that goes right through there. You bet. Nothing has stopped that knife yet.
Nice. How many tons of pressure you got on this then?
I'd have to check back with engineering. I don't recall right offhand.
It's got to be 30.
It's right around the 30
It's got to be a bunch.
Yeah. Yep.
And when you run this is like 40, isn't it? Isn't this like 40 tons of pressure if I remember
This one here is 36.
36? I knew it was close.
But this splitter can also be running while this is running. You can run both at the same time.
And I noticed while he was running it, he sent a couple up this chute, and that ends up being your odd chunks, your small pieces, your cookies, your cut-off stuff that's not quite up to speed. Because this your whole intent with this is bundles and the pretty wood for making, like you say, the pizza wood, the pizza stoves, the stoves for cooking on that people have in their backyards, the solo stoves, and the smokeless stoves. And most people want wood they can grab with one hand and put it in. And like you said, a lot of people have the efficient stoves. No, they don't need boiler wood.
Correct. And this does 16-inch length logs.
Right, right. So that's pretty much the size you got to stick with, just because of your in-feed tray.
We can do shorter too, but you know, nobody else
better
in the U.S. makes one, or has one out there to do 16-inch lengths.
Got it. So then when it comes out the other end here, I noticed when it goes in, it just pushes it out. Gravity dump is all it is. It's just a little motor that runs.
Yep, that's running the speed of how far that log is advancing between splits.
Very cool.
You know, this is American made by Multitek with 41 years in the business of firewood processors, so it'd be supported and truly made in the U.S.
Made in the #1 state in the United States, Wisconsin. We're both from Wisconsin, obviously. We like it there. Yep. Wish we had more mountains and more salmon.
It's pretty close to being here, but no mountains.
Yeah, very cool. And then obviously you're running it right into your 20-footer. Yep. Then it goes into your tumbler, and you guys call it a tumbler or a cleaner? What do you guys call it? Tumbler.
It's a 15-foot conveyor, and the machine is running all this on its own, all 3 conveyors and tumbler.
And I've noticed something about this. This is different. What's with the wheels here?
Those are solid forklift tire wheels, so no air filled anymore. Nothing to worry about anybody blowing anything out there with the heavy-duty shafts. Strong, heavy bearings, as you can see there.
Yeah.
Those are rolled rings, so they're solid. Those grates are bolted in, so the customer, this one here has got 2-inch spacing, and if you wanted to change the spacing, all he's got to do is order different grates on both of them and change it out. You do not need to replace the whole barrel.
Nice, nice. So has anything changed in your standard?
The whole frame is all heavier. It's adjustable, it will go up higher.
So is this an add-on or is that built on?
That's an add-on, the 15-foot.
So, yeah, it just looks like it's kind of added on.
It's bolted on there, yes.
Yeah. That is nice.
For discharge, yes.
That is nice. So do you have this whole thing for sale? Everything's for sale, isn't it?
No, there's only 2 pieces here that aren't currently sold at this moment.
I know everything's for sale for a price, but I know you have to have stuff for the shows. So this is the very first time that anybody has seen this. It's been the first show it's been at. It was covered with a shroud, the Shroud of Turin, I think they even used. I don't know what it was, but they had it covered up because they didn't want anybody seeing it until the show here. So this will be at the Bunyan show coming up in October.
It'll be at Logging Congress and Paul Bunyan.
Yep, so it'll be at a couple more shows. So if you want to check it out, check it out. And you guys got obviously some other machines here. I see you got the 1620 SS here. Yep. That's a cool machine. That's a
hydraulic log stop has been added to the 1620. New? Yes.
So this right here.
That's standard now as well. Yes.
Nice, nice. And how do you set it? Just with the
you can adjust your lengths, and you know
set it. But 90% of people run 16s all the time.
Correct.
Get a few bolder people that go 20 or 24, but
with those grates, there's a lip inside there that's bent in there. You can see it more towards the top on each one of those grates, and that carries the wood up around, so it keeps that wood in there longer.
Yeah.
We haven't ran a hole terribly a lot today. I mean, a fair amount, but I mean, it's a lot of debris there on the ground.
Yeah, and the size it's producing is stuff like that's probably a pretty big one right there. It's more like this size stuff.
Yep. We've been playing with the size for different people.
Oh yeah, that's something we didn't talk about. Let's go back over there. To change the speed that these go in and how many cuts you're making is just an adjustment up and down, right?
Yeah. So every time I push this button, it's going to advance the conveyor 1/10 of a second faster.
Oh, okay.
And 1/10 of a second is actually you only want to do it once and one at a time.
So it's not a distance measurement; it's the time.
It's a time and how long between, and it's just faster, slower, up and down here.
Right. So that's how you adjust it. Interesting.
And just watch to see what.
And have you found so far? Because this obviously is pretty new. The size, does it matter, or do you want to be fairly consistent? Do you want more like 8, 10, 12, 16s? What's like ideal?
Ideal, right, is probably, ideal, 18s, 20s,
really?
16s.
Bigger.
I mean, it'll do up to 22-inch.
Nice. Very nice. And if they want to check this out, you guys got a website, or they call you?
Yep, yes, sir.
Yep. And you got a price on them yet? Not that you got to tell everybody. I don't know if you got a final price.
Yep,
so you got it on your website.
Yep. And they're going to be offered also with a power pack, electric or diesel powered.
Oh, so you don't have to steal hydraulics?
So you don't have to run it off your processor if you don't have one, or for the chainsaw guys, or however you want to do it.
Right, so if a chainsaw guy, what would you do different for the chute here? Just hand loading somehow right onto the conveyor down here without the chute?
Yes.
So this just folds up and in for transport?
Yep, for transport, that's correct.
Nice. What does the whole thing weigh altogether?
It's around 6,000 pounds.
6? That's not too bad. But it probably has to be put on a flatbed or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about designing it with wheels to move it, or is this pretty much, when your processor's set up, you're not moving it, you're bringing the wood to the processor, and then this is just going to be where it is?
And it can be easily, it can be easily disconnected and grabbed with the forklift to be moved out of the way.
Sure. Very nice, very cool. There you go, everybody. Check it out. The new Multitek automatic, not so automatic, advanced. That's what it is. Check it out, the new Multitek automatic, not so automatic, advanced. That's what it is. You can use either one. Firewood splitter, very cool. Well, thanks a lot, Jason.
Thanks,
awesome.
Chris. Appreciate it.
That's all we got for today, folks. See you tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. another video. Good night, Reed.